Well, hello, Edna Castillo here with Living Reality Dreams. So we're going through the series of The Power of Decision with Charles Barker. And today we're talking about deciding to be healthy. So one of the things that he says is to um, give your body to how health is normal and illness is abnormal. And that's entirely true, right? Being healthy is what we expect all the time. So that's normal. And when we are unhealthy, that's when we start paying attention to our body. So isn't that interesting that rather than paying attention to our body when it is healthy, we concentrate on when it is not? And so what he talks about here is it says, it is easy to realize that health is normal and sickness is abnormal. To sickness, we give great attention. To health, we give little. Knowing the power of the mind as we do, this is wrong. All things respond to self recognition, including your health. So, all things respond to self recognition. You respond to self recognition. When you're giving a compliment, how do you feel? You feel a love around you. Somebody is appreciating you, somebody is actually acknowledging you. So, in that envelopes you into feeling really good about yourself. And that also translates to our body. So, deciding to be healthy has a lot to do with being appreciative of our body. Our body does zillions of things and activities without us even directing it to do it. It's allowing me to talk to you without me telling it to talk. It's that my heart is beating, my digestion is working at the same time. My muscles, every inch of my body is working right now for my highest good. And that's the intention of it. So while I was in the cancer journey, I learned a practice because of wanting to be well, and the end result of what I wanted was health. Then the practice was to honor my body on a daily basis. So the practice that I undertook is while I'm taking a shower every morning, it reminds me as I jump into the shower, I automatically think, let me thank my body. And as I'm scrubbing, I say, thank you, I love you, thank you, I love you. And it works. It actually has given me a connection with my body where it actually listens to me. It's as if I'm getting a headache, I can dissipate the the headache by sending love energy to it and actually giving it less attention, and then just know it, telling my body that is well. One of the things that happened recently that it was astonishing to me how it happened is because I'm so connected to it, and I trained myself to, when something hurts, send it love. So as I was waking up one morning, my knee was locked. And one of the things that while I was younger, I was diagnosed with chondromalacia patella, which is the wearing down of the cartilage of the knee. And so at times, if I don't move it for a long period of time, it just remains locked. And unlocking it, there's a pain connected to it because there's no cartilage to really, or little cartilage to help it move. So as I'm waking up and I can feel my knee locked, immediately I responded with sending it love. And by sending it love, what I mean is, just imagine the love energy going directly to that part of your body. And when I did that, I physically felt warmth. There was a warmth around my knee, and I was able to relax it, and I was able to just very freely, effortlessly, without pain, move it. I was in awe over that because that was the very first time I had actually felt and done this innately without actually consciously thinking about it. It was as if because I had trained myself to work in this way with my body, it's now coming to being able to do it all the time without me even thinking. And the reaction, the immediate result that happened was where I was astonished. I was in awe. It's like, wow, we are so capable of healing ourselves, healing our body, and we're not using that power. So deciding to be healthy is about honoring ourselves and being connected with our body and being thankful to be healthy. And yes, there will be times where we will be ill. You know, there was a time where I had breast cancer, and honoring my body while I was undergoing that journey was part of what developed into this consciousness of how my body works, which I am very grateful for that. So there's science behind this. There's a study, and you can look it up. You can just put rice experiment in the search engine, and what you will discover is that there was a Japanese scientist. His name is Dr. Emoto. In his original experiment, he found that he put rice in different containers, and over time he would give one container love. He would speak love to it on a daily basis, and the other one he would basically talk negatively to the experiment, saying you're no good, you're all saying bad things, negative things, and the other one was totally ignored. So he had 3 rice containers, and the container that contained the rice where he was loving, he had loving energy towards it, and saying I love you and you're beautiful and you're just this wonderful essence, and just continue to give it love. It remained white for the most part over time. The one that was negatively spoken to was moldy, and it just acquired this essence of dirtiness. And the other one was also not as bad as the one that was spoken bad words, but was not white. It didn't remain in that essence of white. So in that experiment, he proved that negative thoughts or positive thoughts have an effect on there of other things. He did that same experiment with water, and you can watch on the if you go into YouTube, you can watch how crystallized how there's crystals in water when it was spoken to. You know, he actually went in and conducted the experiment, and he took pictures of it. But it's amazing. So imagine if rice is what was done in water, why not our body? And then why not each other, right? When we're raising kids, speak loving words to them, and they would flourish. Flowers. I remember my dad always used to talk to his plants, and his plants were always green, always the most beautiful plants. And now I use that practice too. So just the study that we're in is deciding to be healthy, but in that same study we can conclude that love has such a powerful energy that not only can lead us to better health, but also lead us to better relationships and just a better life overall, right? We know the most powerful emotion is love. So with that, I hope that this serves you. I love you very much. And until next time, when we'll talk about the next chapter. Bye-bye.